Hi guys, it is Finny Friday and I am here along the Boise River and sweet little Finny is conked out in the bike trailer. But I was thinking about this as I was biking. I figured it was a perfect time actually to do the Inspirator Facebook live challenge today, because it comes up so often about hope. But look at this beautiness, you guys. Look at this. It's just the river. Goes right through Boise. And here's a huge, huge, huge park. Such a big park. Nice playground. And just right along the river. But there's a playground right back there. You can see it through the trees. So for those of you popping on, do me a favor and do show me your name, a little thumbs up or something like that, so I know who's on here. Because this is going to be a important little piece about hope, and I hope that timing wise, I know it's kind of a crazy timing. It's Friday at 1:10 in California, 2:10 here, but so important. Okay, hey guys, yes, so sweaty, been biking with this wonder, pulling her along, but I'm going to sit down on this rock and I want to talk to you guys about hope. Why? Because the fact that, hi Eileen, how are you? Because it's so important, and it's something that I felt that I didn't have for a little while, actually when I was in California, and that's why this is so important and resonating true. Okay, so for those of you popping on, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up or a heart so I know that you're on here, and share this with your friends. I think this message is going to be really smart and important for them to hold on to, and all the different times of challenges and struggles that we have. So as we're doing this, kind of fun too, so perfectly, like everyone gets worried about doing Facebook Lives. I'm like, just get on and do it. I am so broken out right now, sweaty nuts. Just get on the Facebook Live and do it when you've got your message to share. So hi Kara, how are you? This actually I think will be timely for you too. Okay guys, so a little bit of background and why this is integral when it comes to your own fitness and your wellness and your journey as an entrepreneur, as a parent, as honestly as a hopefully soon to be business owner. I mean, business owner, homeowner. I own a business, doy. Soon to be homeowner. So how often do you do something and you go for it and a hiccup happens and you lose all hope that you'll be successful? How often does it happen that, say you try a new fitness trend and you have one day of getting stuck? And by the way, as I'm talking, it's so great. There's tons of cyclists biking by right now. It's beautiful and lovely. And I'm right downtown, guys. I'm just like a mile from downtown. This is so delightful. So how often does it happen though that you try something and you get this like hurdle and you're just going, you know what? Why do this? What am I doing? And it keeps happening again and again and again. And you try and change the pattern and you're not changing the pattern. And you just feel that it's not possible, that you're never possible to be successful in what that is that you're striving for. So let's say fitness wise, that you get injured every time you train for, say, a marathon, and you really want to do a marathon. Or let's say it's dating, right? You're trying to find Mr. or Mrs. Right, and you're going on all these dates, you're just going, oh God, you know what? I'm never gonna find that right person. So why date? So then you don't put yourself out there. So I honestly had a struggle, as did Jack. We just did in the Bay Area. We love the Bay Area. It's where we're both from. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. But in the Bay Area, I didn't feel successful. I felt as if that here we were, both doing great, making well over 6 figures, but it didn't mean anything. And in the Bay Area, it doesn't mean anything. Like it's, you know, it's such a challenging place to live. Tap onto that, lots of medical debt from the kids, right, over the years. It's just part of our life. It's just part, like some people have got, say, other types of debt. We have lots of medical and braces and all that fun stuff. But that's just part of our life, right? So when it came to buying a home, it felt like it was impossible. It felt like we were up against a dream that was never gonna happen. And yet why were we working so hard and we're doing this and struggling and everything that was going on, and it just felt as if I was losing hope. I really felt in the Bay Area that I love being by my family. I love being by my friends there. I love the ocean so very much. I love everything about it. And I really was honestly kicking and screaming a little bit to move. But I had lost hope that we'd ever buy a house. I had lost hope that even with Jack and I scaling upward and growing and growing and growing in our professional lives, that the opportunity to buy a beautiful home without us sacrificing our lives when it came to travel and doing what we want to do in addition to owning a home just wasn't possible, and that we lost that window. Now, I wasn't seeing outside my bubble, right? I just was kind of like struggling and thinking, it's never gonna happen, it's never gonna happen, it's never gonna happen. How many of you guys have felt like that with anything? Could be anything at all, right? To where you're just like, you just feel you keep trying, you're trying, for us, we're trying like different money ways to do it, and then like there'd be another hurdle, like that's a sign, what's going on here, right? And for the last 2 years, we're trying to figure out like what's next. And I was starting to give up hope that we could find the right city for us to go to. I still don't know if it's the right city, but it's been a great spot so far. And I was giving up hope though that would ever be able to buy a house and build a tree house in the back of it for our kids. That with what we were doing, that even though we're, both professionals, gone to college, college educated, built up businesses, done really well, that it wasn't going to, that just in the Bay Area, the way that it was, unless we worked 60 hours a week and we both took on other jobs, that our wish for our dream life in the Bay of being able to own a home with a backyard, that we could build this tree house and have a porch swing and have space, not tons of space, just space for a fitness studio that I could build out, that wasn't gonna happen. And that was a very challenging concept because it's where we were both raised. It's where we both grew up. It's where my family is, my whole family. And it just felt very daunting. And we felt as if we weren't successful. We felt, at least I did, I can't speak for Jack, but I was feeling as if I was failing. Yet my business oftentimes was best of. I got tons of great trainer awards and, had classes that were doing awesome, and the business was doing phenomenal. Actually, the month of July had my biggest month yet in my business. Yet I felt that it wasn't successful. It wasn't going to give us the opportunity. That hard work still wasn't going to add up to us being able to provide the dream that we wanted for our kids, to be able to have this big, not big, beautiful home, guys, just own a home. Own a home that was more than one bathroom, that was more than 2 bedrooms, right? I mean, like our neighbors bought the house next to us and it was listed at $650, went for $745. This was 3 years ago. It was when Finley was a baby. And then they put in, actually close, I want to say they put in like close to $300,000 into it. So it's $1 million home now. It's a 2-bedroom, now it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. But still, that's not a huge home. And it's got a side yard. And so it's a lovely home, but it's so different. So when we came up here, I was the first night, guys, I was sobbing. I was kind of kicking and screaming about like, yes, it's this big new adventure, but I really was struggling with what I left behind. But we came up here for the kids to provide this different life for them, a different shift. And that time since, that's what I was thinking about when I was biking today, and the element of hope, I realized, hey Paige, how are you doing? That this move has provided a sense of hope. I'm biking through neighborhoods and I'm going, wow, we can afford a beautiful home in this neighborhood. Next year we hope to buy, and that's a possibility here, which it wasn't in the Bay Area, the way that we want to be able to live. And we still can travel and we can do what we want to do. And I just hope I'm actually gonna launch, the fitness business again, but in a different way up here, and doing it with restarting again, which I've done again and again, but I'm so excited, like with this different energy again, to where it's just, and I love teaching the Bay. Oh God, I love teaching so much. But different energy of blending, truly blending in the training, the empowerment coaching, so women can become their best selves possible, their strongest selves possible here, and take advantage of all this beauty around with their families and feel relaxed and amazing the whole time, right? So for those of you popping on, do me a favor, give me a hello, heads up, a thumbs up or a heart to let me know that you're on here, because I don't always see everything when it's when you guys are popping on. But that sense of hope and this shift, the shift in where we are, the shift in location, it was the shift that Jack and I needed in a different way. It was a shift that for our families, providing a sense of hope in a way that is helping us up level, which I empower my clients to up level. And I love the challenges of it, but it is allowing our lives to up level and for us to create these amazing dreams in a way that we're choosing to do so. So it took leaving a big city, and it took a lot of, you know, adventure and scares. You know, we were very scared to do so. I shouldn't say we were very scared, but yeah, in many ways we were. But with doing so, and yesterday my own mastermind call with my own coach, who's amazing, my business coach, and we're talking about, I got this energy again, just such excitement with being right in my zone and getting in, working with the tribe here locally and putting on events locally, blended with the retreats, you know, nationally, and the online side of it, and to where it's all possible, but to do it in the hours that I am choosing to do, and without a sense of rush. And that's what is different with this change for us, is I don't feel a sense of rush. I don't feel a sense of that frenetic pace that does happen. I always created a life of trying not to have that in the Bay Area. I did the best I possibly could, but it's organically there. You know, you go anywhere and there's traffic, and you go anywhere and there's just people getting frustrated faster, and I don't feel that sense here. And I was just thinking about that when I was biking. And speaking of frenetic, though, I do need to bike back to take a shower before Mackenzie's volleyball game, so I do need to pop off. But when thinking about goals and thinking about how people feel like they're up against a wall, and they keep going for it, and they keep going, and they just feel stuck. I don't want you to stop. I want you to keep going, and I want you to maybe try a different direction this next time. I want you to hire a coach. I want you to hire a mentor. I want you to try somebody that can empower and motivate you up. Yes, I'm an empowerment coach. I want to empower you up. I want you to dig in to make and shift into that goal with a new sense of hope. Because when that hope fills through you, when it filters through every ounce of you, you can't help but be so excited and feel amazing along the way. Now, mind you, I've only been here for 5 weeks, and there's still so many challenges going on, and I miss the ocean tremendously. But you know what? I've got a sense of hope again, that we're going to be able to buy a house next year, and we're going to be able to buy one with a swing for the kids, you know, a tree swing, and be able to build a tree house while our kids are still little, not when they're 25. So that's a sense of hope I didn't have before, and it feels honestly pretty awesome. So anyhow, that was just what I wanted to pop on to share, is the fact that even those are very successful in many different ways, and you see somebody and they've got, it looks like they can keep going, they're probably stuck somewhere or another, and they all can use some direction and a renewed sense of hope in trying to make that goal happen. So for the goal that I'm talking about, of course, is owning a home. And for you guys, it could be fitness wise, you know, to where I'm trying to get everybody to live as fit and active as possible. So biking just part of your day, like I'm doing right now with Finley, who's a sleep sweet girl in our Finny Friday. And it could be for you, you know, getting outside your comfort zone, traveling, you know, anything like that. But when you have that renewed sense of hope, it fuels you up with such an energy that you just cannot even contain, and it's just amazing. And I want you guys to feel like that, and I want you to feel that sense of hope in your fitness and your wellness, in your health, your mindfulness, your family, living active and fit every day, enjoying all those adventures because of the fact that you're worth it. And that's it, is that I feel that we're worth having a gorgeous home, and I'm excited because I feel that sense of hope that up here we can make it happen without sacrificing our dreams of travel and visiting family all the time. So that's my fun bit for you. I'm going to hop on my bike and enjoy this beautiful river ride. Oh, isn't that so pretty? And hear the river behind me a little bit rushing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Actually, I hear a car. But have a gorgeous Friday. Fill it up Friday. Be fearless. It's Fearless Friday. And I invite you to just message me any other questions you have. Okay, take care. Bye.